Hey y'all, so here's my next political video. If I was in a presidential debate or helping someone with the presidential debate. Alright, one question, should abortion be legal? I would say early term abortions in cases of rape or incest, 3 months or younger. That's what I would say. Alternative energy. Can alternative energy effectively replace fossil fuels? Solar energy is really good. I think solar energy should be used for everything. Everything. I am fully in support of, solar panels. For sure. Should the U.S. become socialist? No. I think capitalism is ideal because then people are motivated to work harder. And in capitalism, the harder you work, the richer you get. And that's what has made America the greatest country of all time because of our capitalist society. So no, I don't think we should be socialist. I think welfare causes people to be lazy. So I'm not necessarily in favor of welfare. I think everybody should be doing something. My policy on that is if someone can walk, they can work. Animal dissection. Should students be dissecting animals in classrooms? I think that can lead to some weird stuff. Jeffrey Dahmer was into dissecting animals, and that's partly what led to Jeffrey Dahmer becoming a cannibal and doing really weird stuff. So no, I don't think kids should be dissecting animals. Is artificial intelligence good for society? I don't know. That's the whole premise of the movie The Matrix, is that the computers took over. I don't think that's really realistic, so I don't know. I don't necessarily believe that AI is a thing, or that robots could have their own intelligence. They're all programmed. Banning books. Should parents or other adults be able to ban books from schools and libraries? Yeah, I think there should be morals upheld in our society, and that children should only read pure literature. And that's what I think about that. Bottled water. Should bottled water be banned? No, but it should be regulated to make sure that the water's pure, obviously. Because I've heard stories about bottled water not being good drinking water. So that should be regulated better. And obviously that tap water should be drinkable 24/7, 365 days a year. Tap water should be clean enough to drink, obviously. Is cell phone radiation safe? That's really not something that I've ever worried about. I think cell phones are perfectly safe. Is cheerleading a sport? Yes, because it's physically, there's a lot of endurance required for cheerleading. I wasn't a cheerleader. I played basketball for 12 years. So, woot. Should churches remain tax exempt? Yeah, I think they should. Is a college education worth it? It depends on your major. I majored in English. I wish I would have majored in business. I just think that, college education overall is worth it because it makes you have a higher self-esteem, and that's important. Concealed handguns. Should adults have the right to carry a concealed handgun? Yeah, for their own protection. If they think they need it. If they live in, the hood. If they live in the inner city. Yeah. I used to live in Lincoln, Nebraska, and I had to walk through downtown or I was going to have to walk through downtown to get to my car, but my friend gave me a ride to my car. But my weapon of protection would have been a water bottle. If you think about it, like a metal water bottle, if it's full of water, that's a perfectly good weapon. So people could do that instead of a handgun, but I don't know. Corporal punishment. Should corporal punishment be used in K through 12 schools? Oh, like abusing children? No. No, teachers should never be allowed to physically hit a child, ever. Ever. What can they do to punish children? Just detentions. Should the federal corporate income tax rate be raised? No. No. I think taxes are high enough. I think they should be lowered. That's what I think. Should the death penalty be legal? Yes. I think that we should follow the Bible on that. Not to a T, but the death penalty should be used for murder. I would say, I don't know, for sure for murder. Maybe other things, but I don't know. Should police departments be defunded? No. That's a strange question. Of course not. We need the police. Police are very important. Should dress codes be implemented and enforced? Yeah, I think dress codes in schools are really important. Young women should not be allowed to look skanky at school. That's important. If we want to solve the problem of teen pregnancies, yeah, they need to be covered up at school. We had a very strict dress code at my high school. No underwear showing, stuff like that. That's important. Should the drinking age be lowered from 21 to a younger age? No. If anything, I think it should go higher to like 25 or something. Because, yeah. Should the United States continue to use drone strikes abroad? I don't know. It depends on the situation. I think that there should be a panel vote on things like that. Should performance-enhancing drugs be accepted in sports? I'm going to abstain. I don't know. I'm just going to say everybody does some kind of drug, even if it's just coffee. So, yeah. Okay. Should the election day be made a national holiday? Yes. Because people should be off work so that they can go vote. I think that's important. Should the United States use the Electoral College in presidential elections? Sure. Why not? Should employers be able to mandate vaccinations? No. I don't think they should. Should people who have completed felony sentences be allowed to vote? It depends on their crime, I would say. If they murdered someone, no. Because, I don't know. Because then their mind's probably messed up. So why should they vote? Should the United States continue fracking? Yeah. I mean, we gotta get oil, you know? I mean, we don't want, if we discontinue American fracking and oil pulling, we're gonna have to get it from other countries, and then it's more expensive. And I happen to live right in the middle of an oil field, and it doesn't really affect the community here. I think it's fine. I think fracking's fine. Should public college be tuition free? Yeah, that would be nice, but I don't know. I think it's nice that it's cheaper. I went to a community college just for for fun to take some classes, and I liked that it was like super cheap. My college was a private Christian college. Should fur clothing be banned? No, I think fur clothing is fine. Should genetically modified organisms be grown, GMOs? I don't know. I think we should fix that. I think that food should not be messed with. We should just let it be natural and let it be the way that God intended food to be. Because I think that's one cause of cancer and like all kinds of you know, what's it called? IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. I don't know. Yeah, gun control. Should more gun control laws be enacted? Yes, I think that people should only be allowed to purchase like a small handgun. I think any bigger guns should be banned because that's what leads to the mass shootings and school shootings. And, you know, normal humans don't need a big gun. Is homework beneficial? Yes. Because if kids aren't doing homework, especially young boys, they're just going to watch porn all day. So yes, homework is good. Immigration. Should the U.S. government provide a path to citizenship for undocumented immigrants? I do think that I feel bad for Mexican citizens. I think that they should be allowed to come over, but we should have like a quota or a certain amount per day, you know? We shouldn't just let in like hundreds. And I think that they should take a test. Just to prove that they'll be a good citizen. Maybe like a background check, stuff like that. You know, test their intelligence, test their background, see if they're a criminal. Ideally, before we even let them come over. But it could be hard to regulate stuff like that. Is the internet making us stupid? No, the internet makes us all highly intelligent. Thank God for the internet. Is kneeling during the national anthem an appropriate form of protest? I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on that. I mean, kneeling usually is a sign of serving, so I don't know. Should the United States have mandatory national service? I'm guessing that's referring to the Army. No, it should be voluntarily, not mandatory. Should medical marijuana be legal? I don't know. To me, it's